for 10, 12 years after you finish. How many of you guys would like to have $4,000 cover an entire year for in-state tuition? We're looking at right now spending $10 to $12 billion in Iraq with no focus on Afghanistan. We're looking at no infrastructure within the United States, no focus on education, no focus on healthcare, no focus on jobs. And pretty much when we finish college, we're going to be looking at a lack thereof of any kind of real opportunities that we saw only 10 years ago. So I want to ask you guys, I know a lot of you came out here tonight for the band, and that's one of the great reasons I'm here, but I can't really enjoy music these days. I can't really enjoy TV shows or football. I can't enjoy the things that 10, 12 years ago I really was enjoying. Because after 9/11, I joined the military, and I deployed overseas and went to Iraq, and I went to Afghanistan, and I was a patriot, and I remain a patriot to this day. But the things that I saw and the people that I encountered, for better or for worse, in both the United States military and in Iraq and Afghanistan, were so horribly affected by these situations and these experiences that I can't enjoy the simple things anymore. And so I knew one thing for certain when I got out of the military in February of 2007, and that's that I wanted to be part of something greater than myself, and I wanted to be part of something that was going to make a difference. Now back then, it was a long time ago now, about 18, 19 months, but back then the idea that Barack Obama could be the Democratic nominee for President of the United States was a very, very far-fetched idea. But we find ourselves now 54 days away from an election between two candidates, one of whom is talking about literally changing the way that we go about business, and another one who's talking about going about business like we have the last 8 years. I want to implore upon you guys, we have, as I said, 54 days. 54 days to make that difference. There's a lot of people, a lot of volunteers you see here. We have high school students all the way up to 88-year-old grandmothers who've never participated on a campaign. We have people who can't vote. The difference is you guys can. All of you can vote and all of you can help us out. And what I'm going to ask you today is to give us 16 days, 2 hours a day, 16 days from now to election day. That breaks it down to 2 days per week. I need everyone in this room to not leave here until they've signed up with one of our volunteers to help us out. I have lost 5 friends in both these wars, and I have a number of friends who continue to serve overseas today. And I get emails, and I get letters, and I get phone calls occasionally telling me to keep working harder, and that's why I keep staying up till 2 in the morning. That's why I keep pushing these things, but I can't do it alone. And neither can Barack Obama, and neither can Joe Winnicke, neither can Tara Johnson, neither can any of the candidates. We can't do it alone. The media's not going to do it. John McCain is going to spend more money than us in this state. He's going to visit this state more than us. But here's the difference. We have a better ground game. We are going to be knocking on every single door in this community. We're going to talk to every single voter. We're going to call every single voter. We're going to have issue forums. We're going to bring it out because when we put Barack Obama next to John McCain, and you look at both those issues, I don't think there's a single person in this community that's going to honestly say, after knowing both of where they stand, that they want to vote for John McCain. So I'm going to ask you guys to join me on this. I'm going to ask you to join the Democrats. If you're an independent or a Republican or a progressive, I don't care. I need your help. We all need your help in this one. So I'm going to introduce our next speaker, and that next speaker is Tara Johnson, and she is running for the state senate here in Wisconsin, and she's going to talk a little bit about her campaign and what she needs from you guys. But I implore you, students, teachers, faculty, friends, we need your help. We can't go 8 more years like this. I want my friends home. Thank you very much.